Welcome back to another daily tarot card. These are your daily tarot cards for Tuesday, April 13th, 2021. Today we're pulling from the AE Weight tarot cards. So we have the Devil. So they're definitely saying that some of you, has still not have released a lesson into this world that is blocking you, that's keeping you stifled. They're saying that in order to receive all the manifestations that you've been waiting for, we get that with Wheel of Fortune and Temperance. Saying that, with the Knight of Swords, this person rushes in and out of your life and they make you feel some sort of way that hinders you. And they're saying in order to stop being hindered, to stop this cycle, this definition of insanity, you need to cut them out of your life. Only then will you receive everything that the universe is trying to give you. They're showing me a wall, and it's like you have a backlog of 12 things that you wanted to happen in your life that is not happening because this person is continuing to manipulate you, play mind games, and keep you stuck. So we are under the influence of a new moon. So what better time to sit there and release and start anew? With the Devil card is our shadow self. And the new moon is all about our shadow self, our ego taking over. Attachment, addiction, restriction, sexuality. What are you so attached of? What are you so afraid of? Do you realize what a badass you are, that you can do this without this person? That they are mentally abusing you? That they're saying, they rush in and out of your life and they do these things not realizing the damage that they're causing you? They want you to ground yourself and release. And only then will this happen. This new chapter, you're closing a book as the end of an era. And you're stepping forward into what your life should be. So what the devil appears, the angels and guides are pointing you to a very positive spiritual lesson. And maybe one that includes the zodiac sign Capricorn, as it is directly connected to Capricorn. Perhaps until now you have been unaware that you become bound to a painful experience or lesson. You know something is holding you back, but you aren't sure what. This card appears as a signal that there is indeed something impeding your success. It could be a health matter. It could be a person. Seeing this card, you usually know from your instincts what forces you are bound to that is preventing you from moving forward. If it is an illness, there's nothing that can be done but take care of yourself and heal on and move on. The same applies if the forces you are bound to are evil and manipulative. Cut out the dead weight. Free yourself from the chains of addiction. Even if you are addicted to a person, only then can you move on to the higher good. And it's going to be painful. I'm not going to lie. I'm not the type of person that sits there and says, you know what? Oh, this is going to be so magical. It's not. It's going to be painful. Why? Because you're making a change in your life. Change is inevitable. Some change is positive. Some change is necessary. Like they said, everything that you've been calling the universe, and you're like, why aren't they delivering? You get frustrated. You're like, what's keeping me stuck? And you keep looking at yourself. Because this is what these type of people do. They sit there and they blame you. So with the Knight of Swords, they're encouraging you, saying that you are ambitious, you're action-oriented, driven to succeed, fast thinking. So they're saying, you'll be able to do this. This is why they're telling you it's time. The time is now. You now see yourself as who you're meant to be. You now see that you're capable of doing this. They basically made you feel so subconscious of who you are and how far you've come that, that they're afraid that they're going to lose you. So out of their fear, they keep you small so you will move forward without them. That's what they're afraid of, that they're going to be alone. Every fear tactic that they try to use with others ain't working. Everybody else has seen it, but you're the only one left standing. And now that you've seen it, now they're getting afraid. When the Nine of Swords appears in your tarot, know that someone is rushing into your life or situation without really thinking things through. This could be a bit of a double-edged sword. You are being told one thing when really something else is going on. You're being told that you're X, Y, and Z. Actually, that is their own fear of themselves. Some manipulation could be at play here. Someone is acting in this situation with no thought to how their actions affect others. So, you know what I mean? With me, it was like a brick upside the head. It's like, the way that they were saying these things to me. And I'm like, wow. And when you confront them, I never said that. I'm like, are you serious? Like, are you like mentally ill or something? Like, seriously. Like, how do you not remember every single time that you say these things to me? Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, are you serious? Like, that's their excuse for the way they speak. I don't remember that. I'm like, oh my word. Some energy is, sword energy is very quick and thus appears to come out of the blue, as it appears on the reckless side. Use your head to overcome the Knight of Swords and wield the power of truth when he arrives. Be truthful with yourself. Love yourself to be truthful with yourself. You don't need this person in your life. And when they realize that you know that, that's when they're going to get scared. You can conquer this one if you're thinking clearly. This is not saying, don't misconstrue my words saying, well, oh, you don't need them, so act. No, don't. We don't do that. When we're enlightened, we don't sit there and be like, well, I'm going to give them the same crap they gave me. Nope. You know what? Just your silence is the best dish served here. Your absence is the best dish served here, because they'll realize like how much they messed up. Because it's like, in your insecurities, you sat there and you basically lost the only one person that would stand by your side. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, a turning point. So by you cutting this person out of your life, Spirit is telling you that the wheel is turning. The chapter is closed. They're telling you it's time. They're showing me a book closing. It's an end of an era here. This is a whole new fresh start to your life. Because everything that has been pending your success has now been removed. One by one, things have been removed from your life, and there's a reason for this. Because now it's like a rebirth of yourself. You now have come to realize, who you are. The Wheel of Fortune arrives in your day is a reminder that the planet of luck, Jupiter, is on your side. The Wheel of Fortune is a symbolic rich of the fixed signs of the zodiac. So they're saying that Jupiter's on your side. So even though they say, oh, you're going to fall apart without me. You're X, Y, and Z without me. But you know what? They're saying karma is coming on your side. Everything that you've done, you were stood by their side. Even when you knew that was time to leave, you still stood by their side. And they're saying you're going to get rewarded for that. So you may get a message pertaining to one of the fixed sides, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. When the Wheel of Fortune arrives in your day, it is a very optimistic wave of Jupiter's magic wand. It is always a good omen to see when the Wheel of Fortune, as your luck is truly taking a turn, in the most positive and beneficial way. All your karma is coming back to you, and you can expect good rewards when the Wheel of Fortune arrives. This is not something you have to do. No action is required on your part. Rather, this is something that is happening to you, or an external event that changes everything in your favor. Expect things to happen quickly when it does. So if there's going to be something, when you sit there and make the decision, I'm going to sit there and cut this person out. I'm going to cut this addiction out. Whatever that they're telling you, this lesson you need to learn. When you make that change, that's when they're saying this is going to happen. Temperance very much reminds me of Aquarius, because it's the 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on the ground, but it's balancing the waters. And they're telling you that you're going to have a smooth path to the sun. Something's going to happen where they said, oh, you can't make it without me. And they're like, boom, they're going to deliver. God will make a way. The universe will make a way. There's that hymn, God will make a way when there seems to be no way. And ways that we cannot see, God will make a way for me. So it's just like trusting in faith that no matter, even this person is threatening you, the universe will deliver and make a way for you. So with Temperance as our last card, balance, moderation, patience, purpose. So we're going to have patience with this. Again, this is not going to be an easy thing to do. You're going to get tempted to go back, because that's just who you are. You're an empath. You sit there and you feel bad for people, and you always get drawn back. When Temperance appears in your day, the message is one of balance. You should expect to see some harmony in your life over the situation at hand. So even though they tell you that things are not, everything's going to be removed from you, harmony will be restored. This is where patience comes in. A little bit of big picture reflection is a good idea when you see this card, as this card embodies the fire sign spirit: bravery, courage, strength, resilience. The major arcana card is not about overt action. No excess energy is required on your part. You just get to sit back and see how karma plays out for you. No action is required on your part. You just get to sit back and enjoy what you should have enjoyed this whole time along. What this person has stifled you from. In fact, the opposite is caution. The card brings the message that there may be a time to step back a little bit and exercise some caution on key areas of your life. So do sit there, and obviously, as you realize, that you don't need these people in your life, but don't be an a-hole about it. Just sit there and, move forward. Keep your face to the sun. Keep being that good person that you are. Don't let this person change you. You know what I mean? Like, they're going to sit there, oh, this, X, Y, yeah. You know what? Things may be a little different, but I'll get used to it. You know, once you know what I mean? As soon as they're removed and they're going to try and play that fear monger with you, that, you know, oh, because they're removed from your life, you know, X, Y, and Z won't happen no more. That's just their fear speaking. Maybe they should have treated you better and you could have been by their side, but that's up to them. You know, they already made their bed, let them lay in it. So I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Tuesday, April 13th, 2021. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next daily tarot card. Bye.